Hey everyone, welcome back to the Stoner Car Care YouTube channel. Today we're detailing a motorcycle. Spent my whole childhood racing motorcycles, so I've washed a few of these in my day. What we're going to do is we're going to start off with just a quick pre-rinse on this. We've given the engine time to cool down to make sure we don't have any issues of thermal contraction or expansion with the cold water hitting it. Now an optional step would be to remove these saddlebags. It will make life a lot easier when we come to clean all the grime and dirt that's in those wheels. And also these are leather, so we'll be able to give these extra special attention by themselves on the side of the bike here. All right, so the next step after rinsing it, we're gonna use a quick foam cannon. We're gonna foam cannon this all down just to try and get that dirt to start emulsifying. And we're gonna pressure wash it off. We're gonna foam cannon it again to start an actual contact wash. So let's start off here with the foam cannon. All right, so we had this Moab, letting it dwell on here for about 3 minutes now. It's time to emulsify all the dirt, and we're just gonna rinse that off before we apply a fresh layer. When you are rinsing off, there's a couple things to keep in mind when you're spraying a motorcycle. You wanna avoid the intake here. Luckily, we have ours nice and covered up with this big metal plate. But then also, if you have a bike that has any kind of audio system in there, check with your owner's manual to make sure that it is okay to be spraying that with water. It should be, because I mean, these bikes are meant to be driven in the rain. But you might not want to put direct pressure in some of those more sensitive areas. So this bike, we kind of have a work cut out for us. It's kind of going to be hard to hurt it, but so we're just going to jump in, rinse this off, and we'll get down to a contact wash. All right, so we started off this bike wash with a contactless wash. So we just sprayed the foam cannon on there, rinsed it off. That was so we get off the heaviest of the debris. Now we're gonna go back through and do it again, but this time actually make contact with the bike with microfibers or wash mitts, some brushes, trying to get all the nooks and crannies to get every bit of debris out. So we're gonna start off, lather this up with a nice high lubricity foam like the Moab here. We have the orange creamsicle version in there. So let's get down to it. To get some of the more stubborn dirt off of like the wheels and tires area, we put a little bit of our Stoner Car Care all-purpose cleaner in a IK foam sprayer here. Give it a few pumps, pump it up, and we're gonna go through and cover all of the high grime areas. Like right down here, a lot of dirt from the road and the chain. Not really chain, a belt on this one, but. I'm gonna put on all the rubber from the foot pedals here. All right, and then I'm just gonna go through with a brush and agitate all those areas, trying to get as much dirt and debris exposed to this solution as possible. Now, the only really effective way to be able to get into all these little nooks and crannies on the bike is to have like a boar's hair brush like this. You can get all kinds of little different size brushes. It's gonna only help you as you're going through, trying to get into all these little spots. All right, now that we've scrubbed every square inch of this motorcycle, keep in mind when you're going through here, as it's easy to get carried away as you're scrubbing, but you don't want to let other parts of the bike that you've already scrubbed to dry, because if that water that's in all these chemicals evaporates away, you're just leaving behind a concentrated chemical on there. And depending on what chemical you're using and how strong it is, it might not be the best for whatever surface it's sitting on. Luckily today, all the stuff we're using is safe for motorcycles. It's safe for pretty much anything we're putting it on right now. So we don't have too much to worry about, but it's good practice to do just anytime you're washing any kind of vehicle. One of the most important steps of washing the motorcycle is the drying process. Reason being is because it's the easiest way to scratch the bike, because you're down to a clean surface with a dry towel. If you're not careful and not have any kind of drying aid, you can scratch the surface. So what we like to do is use an air blower here like this. It's good because it blows all the air out of all those tiny nooks and crannies that you really can't get in with a towel, and it's a lot less abrasion that you're putting onto the surface. Now the bike has been all cleaned and dried off, now it's time to protect it. So there's a little bit different here than you would typically do with a vehicle like a car. So we're gonna treat the seats, make sure they're protected with a leather cleaner. We're also gonna treat the paint with a speed bead just to make sure that paint is protected. Where typically we would go and dress the tires, It's definitely one thing you want to avoid with a motorcycle. You don't want to put any kind of dressings or anything on a tire, because that is really the only point of contact you have with the surface of the road. So we're just going to go through, do the seats first, the saddlebags, then we'll go through and do the paint and just do some final touch-ups. So this is going to clean, condition, and protect all in one step. So as you can see, is going just right on the towel here, wipe it in. Saddlebags are certainly past their prime, but you can revive them pretty good. All right, so now we're gonna clean this plexiglass type of windshield here with a Invisible Glass new clear plastic cleaner. It's nice if you had any kind of bug splats or anything on there like this, you'll be able to clean that nice and easy for you without scratching it, which is a pretty common problem on these kind of windshields. It doesn't take much abrasion just to leave a big scratch across them. See, this one makes quick work of it. I'm gonna just do the inside as well. All right, so that's the end of it for washing a motorcycle. If you'd like to see how to detail one fully with polishing and everything like that, let us know in the comments down below. Other than that, we'll see you in the next one.